Good morning, FTM Transtastic. It is Saturday. My name is Kai, and this week's topic is crying, I guess, and how hormones affect our emotions. So, I think this is it's a relevant topic right now. I think that there's a lot of debate and possibly misconceptions or conversations regarding around if hormones will alter you almost as a person and alter your responses and your personality. And I heard a lot of pretty misinformed comments from people regarding starting HRT, which is hormone replacement therapy, starting testosterone. I've heard so many comments of like, I don't want you to become mean, I don't want you to become violent or angry. And I think that that's something that I've heard like a lot regarding my transition. And what if you start, like yelling more and doing this? And my response to that is always, hormones don't change your ability to have morals, and your your beliefs and your person. Like, if you're a bad person, you're going to yell and be violent, but if you're not a bad person, that's not what you're doing. Um, I don't think I explained that correctly, but oh well. So I have noticed a little bit of because hormones do, in a way, alter your how you process, I guess, or not even how you process, how you feel physically and emotionally with your reactions to events occurring. And I think it's kind of hard for me to gauge how starting testosterone has affected my emotions, mainly because, well, one, I already have problems with anxiety and depression, as well as a lot of difficult experiences have been happening in my life recently that I've been in a lot of therapy for. Okay, well, so I have been on hormones since September. So September, November, December, January, February, about 5 months. And as a person before hormones and in general, I am not someone who cries that often. I wish I was. Normally, when I am really upset about something, if it's something that I'm reflecting on that isn't happening in the moment, I usually won't cry over it. But if someone is like yelling or raising their voice, then that'll instantly, like if something dramatic is happening, that'll usually spark an emotion for me to cry. I usually more respond with like witty, sarcastic, passive aggressive comments rather than real good emotional responses, which is something I'm working on. And I am someone that does experience anger more often than sadness. I don't know. I find anger to be more of a convenient and easier to use emotion than sadness. Sadness is less passionate in my feelings. Anger allows me to create more art. It allows me to feel more and to express what I'm feeling. So since going on hormones, I haven't noticed that big of a change. The one thing that I have noticed is my anger feels different, and I think this is different for everybody. But when I am getting angry, instead of just the act of being angry and wanting to just being mad at a situation, I more feel riled up in a sense, and I start getting really shaky. And it's more of like a physical, like I can feel it kind of in my hands and in my body. It's like something's happening. I'm like, oh, it's probably the worst way of explaining that, but it's different. I don't think some people experience testosterone making it harder for them to physically cry. I'm not that big of a crier, so I can't really be the best judge of that. I'm still able to cry. I have cried since going on testosterone. So I don't know. I guess that experience is different for everyone. I've also been on a relatively low dosage of tea, so there hasn't been that many physical or emotional changes that are very obvious or very severe. And yeah, that's yeah. I'm a nice person, but I'm also anxious and angry and overwhelmed and stressed all the time. And high school is kicking my ass, but it's gonna be alright. And I love you all very much. Sorry for being MIA. Recently Mardi Gras happened, which is very big down where I live, of course. We kind of invented Mardi Gras over in New Orleans. So there was a lot to do during those weeks, and I finally was able to clear my memory cards because I have like 9 of them and they're just filled to the brim because I'm a filmmaker and you can never have too many memory cards in the world. I would like to give a shout out to all the members of Transattic that keep this channel going and who work very hard. Shout out to Chase for somehow always uploading a video. I honestly don't know how he does it. I don't have the ability to be that punctual. And then shout out to Emil for like always having our backs and like putting together topic lists and everything. And just everybody, I love y'all so much. And before I go, I would like to say that there were 4 trans murders this week, and that's been throwing me off my game a lot, and 3 of those happened in my city. So just kind of everyone be safe, and please just, I'm sending support to anybody, but please look into the victims that were killed recently in New Orleans. It was 3 trans women of color, so I don't really know what to do about that, but it's been really overwhelming to live in this area, knowing that that's happening. And, hi, emotions are happening. This is relevant to the video. Okay, I'm gonna go, but yeah, I love you guys so much. Trans people, I know there's a lot going on in the media, but we're gonna be okay. You know we're survivors. We know, you know we get through all this. We got this. I have your back, and I love you very much. Bye.